Cooper's out of the hospital after being attacked by Manny and Antonio. He heads to stay with Ariana, and we see their relationship grow stronger. Meanwhile, the cartel's threat still looms large, and it seems like Angie might get caught in their game, used as a pawn to make Tommy and Monty pay for their losses. Then we end with Rebecca, who has a wicked smile after learning Cooper is Tommy's son. Looks like she's got a plan to get Ariana to sign those papers. Let's break it down. This is the Landman episode 9 ending explained. The tension with the cartel has definitely ramped up. We see a major deal go down between Monty and Danny Blandon, where Monty spends $300 million to lease more land. But it's risky. The cartel smugglers are active in the area, and now they've got their eyes on Monty's operation. In this episode, the cartel approaches Tommy, requesting reimbursement for the misfortunes they endured when their plane detonated. This new arrangement is simply going to make them angrier, and Tommy answers with his very own serious danger. We likewise see a scene where Tommy is by all accounts followed. At the point when he keeps an eye on his little girl, he tracks down her with Ryder Sampson. In the wake of isolating them, we get a brief look at somebody watching. This feels like an individual move from the cartel. They'll presumably pursue Tommy's little girl and keep her prisoner to drive him and Monty to settle up. It would send a strong message. One possible twist, the GPS tracker on Angie's phone. It could be important later, especially when the cartel grabs her. That tracker might help them find her and play a bigger role in the story. I'll tell the truth, there's a piece of the show that feels somewhat trivial, and that is Angie's storyline. For some time, it appeared as though she wasn't doing a lot, yet presently, with the cartel conceivably focusing on her, her job is beginning to issue. Be that as it may, Angela. I don't know what she's adding to the story in this episode. She gets a lot of older individuals plastered and plays a game of cards against mankind with them. Sort of an unusual second, doesn't exactly fit. We've seen a few person improvement with Angie and her developing bond with Tommy. Her relationship with her girl could turn out to be more significant, particularly in the event that the cartel utilizes her to use Tommy. Yet, until further notice, Angela simply feels like a side person, keeping things light in the center of all the show. Presently, we should discuss Rebecca. Toward the finish of the episode, she and Nate appear at Ariana's home, wanting to inspire her to sign a settlement offer. Be that as it may, when Cooper strolls in and Rebecca understands he's Tommy's child, she grins. Why? It's reasonable, she has something blending. Rebecca is a pro at getting individuals to sign papers, and I believe she will involve Tommy as influence to get Ariana to sign. Ariana is dubious about the passings of the Metis and doesn't know whether the settlement is a method for concealing their contribution. Yet, with Cooper drawing nearer to Ariana, Rebecca could possibly make something happen. She could involve Cooper's association with the passings as a method for constraining Ariana into marking the papers. Also, the other relatives will not get their cash until Ariana signs, so the strain's on. Overall, I thought this was a solid episode, but it wasn't as action-packed as episodes 7 and 8. Those had a lot of tension and fast-paced moments, while this one slowed things down a bit. We didn't spend as much time on the oil rig, but we got deeper looks into the characters, especially Ariana, Angie, and Angela. Billy Bob Thornton is absolutely killing it as Tommy Norris. His gritty personality and fearless attitude are magnetic on screen. Watching him face off with the cartel is always intense, and there's a lot of depth to his character, whether it's dealing with the aftermath of his son's attack or realizing his daughter is growing up. While this episode was a little slower, it's clear that everything is building toward the season finale. Once the cartel becomes more involved, the stakes are going to skyrocket. Landman is shaping up to be a fantastic show, and even though it took me a while to catch on, I'm hooked now. If you're enjoying the series, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the breakdowns. What did you think of episode 9? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.